Okay, so I just finished making this video on how to feed her. I came to the kitchen, rinsed this vent out that I used, try to keep it clean. I just usually keep it by the sink. Put this back in the fridge. That's good for 24 hours after it's made, but you need to keep it in the fridge. I'm gonna do that real quick. And this video is about how to make her medications. So it's 8 a.m. right now. I started her food a little late. I normally try to start it at 6 if I wake up 6 in the morning to try to get her a head start. She tolerates food better in the morning. My theory, the earlier she starts, the easier the rest of the day will be. But now at 8 a.m. she needs medications. So this is the medication cabinet where you saw earlier. I was looking for the valve pieces, which I guess I threw them back in here. So half a tablet of Centrum in the morning. She gets, that's Sarah's medication, so we want to get that out of here. Oh, the Liquigen needs to go back in the fridge too. Okay. So always check and be sure you know what medication you're giving her. The levetiracetam, if I'm saying that right. She gets one of those morning and night. And then the clobazam 10 milligrams, she gets half a tablet in the morning, a whole tablet at night. Okay, so I have a syringe here, reusing it from last night. There are, let me show you real quick where more syringes are if you need more. These are the big 60 ml syringes. But if you come in Thea's room, here under the books, in this first top left, whatever thing you want to call this, if you look inside, at the bottom, there's a whole bunch of them. There's the big ones. There are some smaller ones. These may be good for unclogging if you want to keep one out to unclog the pump if you ever need one. And then I think we have some Lurlock syringes, some 10 mil Lurlock syringes if you ever need those. Those are good for her button. I'll try to make a video on that. I'm just going to take that with me so I remember to make you a video on her button. Her button, you should never have to change, but if it comes out or something, you'll need to know. All right, so back to making medications. We got the syringe. Now, I'm gonna take the levetiracetam, open it up. I put just one tablet in the lid, put the rest on the side. I'm gonna take the clobazam, 10 milligrams, open it up, pour some out. Some of them are already broken in half, and that's all I need. I can't find the one that's split in half already, then I'll just split one. These are scored, so you can just snap them in half with your fingers. So I got a half tablet, put it in with the levetiracetam, and then Centrum multivitamin. Same with these. We're always using a half of these when we give it. So some are already in there, but you can just break them with your hand in half. They're not scored, but they're easy to break. Okay. So I got all the medications in one of the lids here. What I'm gonna do, take the syringe, the plunger out of the syringe, put my pinky over the seal there. I'm gonna turn the water on. I'm just gonna put about 30 mils in here. If you use hot water, it dissolves easier, but then you can't give it to her until it cools off. So I got my finger over there, got some water in the syringe. And I'm gonna kind of lean this a little bit so the medications don't fall into the tip as much as possible. And then I'm just gonna pour these all together in here. I'm gonna slowly put the plunger in and kind of turn it sideways. Try to be sure those medications don't get stuck in the tip. And now I'm holding the plunger in there. I can let my finger go, let some of the air and water out, and then just push the plunger in farther. Now to dissolve these, you just put your thumb over the tip there. You can just shove this in a lot of times like that. Shake it, keep doing that, shake it. Keep doing that. Again, with hot water, this works a little bit easier. Another thing you can do, push all the air out and then put your finger over the tip and pull back. This syringe is in pretty good shape, so it can tolerate this right now, but there is the risk when you do that the black rubber piece on the plunger will break off the plunger and you'll just lose all your meds, everything will flow out. So ideally, I try to just use this method as much as possible. But for some medications that don't dissolve as easy, pulling back, or if you're in a hurry or whatever, pulling back works a little bit better. It just comes with added risk. This clobazam is a controlled substance, so you can't go through it too fast. The pharmacy won't just keep refilling it every time you need it, so you can't waste it. All right, so you can see it looks really orangey, I guess, right now, so it's already dissolved pretty quick. I just started her food, so I'm not gonna go give this right now, but she'll get this 8 in the morning, and then 8 at night. She will get, again, a whole of tiracetam, 1 whole clobazam, and that's it. She doesn't need a multivitamin at night. Sometimes we'll do half a 1 milligram tablet of melatonin, but we hadn't done that a lot lately at all. So that's how you prepare meds. And then to give them, you're just gonna turn off her pump, disconnect the tube from the extension, and you just hold this in the extension. You gotta hold it tight so it doesn't slip off, because it slips in. Unclamp it and just push this into her tube. I try to leave a little bit of air in when I'm pushing, so when I hook it up to her, I turn it upside down, and I can get all the medication into the extension. If you want to be good after that, after you push all the food in the extension, you can stop, clamp it, and then come get some water and flush a little bit of water through the tube, so she gets all the medication. I'll be honest, typically we're just feeding her, or she's getting fed soon after that, so we'll just leave it in there and she'll get it a little bit later, because it's just a small amount that's in that extension. That is how you make meds.